Welcome back to meodentv, bringing you the latest, most eyebrow-raising news in U.S. politics. Today's headline: it seems even the Republicans are reeling from Trump's latest cabinet picks. Yes, Trump has gone and tapped Matt Gaetz as Attorney General. Absolute gut punch. The Washington insiders who'd clung to the hope that a second Trump administration might be a tad more, say, professional, are getting their hopes dashed faster than ever. For a while, it seemed Trump was playing it safe. For him. Susie Wiles as chief of staff would have kept things tight in the West Wing. Marco Rubio would prevent international blunders. Former ICE head Tom Homan would take the reins on the border agenda. All in all, it was looking, dare we say, normal. But then came a slew of appointments that made even some of Trump's allies say, wait, he's doing what? The tipping point came with the nomination of none other than Repen, Matt Gaetz as Attorney General. Yes, Matt Gaetz, the man whose name is synonymous with headline-grabbing. Trump's choice for Director of National Intelligence? Tulsi Gabbard. You know, the Democrat who ran for president and somehow became a Fox News favorite. And the cherry on top? Fox News host Pete Hegseth as Secretary of Defense. Yes, both have military backgrounds, but the common denominator here? They're known far more for fiery commentary than for any groundbreaking security insights. When one high-level Republican official heard the news, their response was simply gut punch. Roger Stone, yes, that Roger Stone, couldn't contain his glee and went ahead to post Trump's announcement about Gabbard before even Trump could. Just days earlier, Stone had boasted, "There's no way a clown car is coming back to the White House with Wiles at the helm." By midweek, even the most seasoned GOP insiders were starting to wonder if the clown car was not only coming back, but being upgraded with sirens. The spectacle has left Washington insiders scratching their heads, trying to figure out if Trump's new team signals any semblance of professionalism. Meanwhile, Trump seems to be daring the newly appointed Senate Republican leader, John Thune, to try stopping him. By hinting at plans to use recess appointments to circumvent Senate approval, Trump is practically challenging his party to defy him. As GOP strategist Matthew Bartlett put it, Trump has gone from making sensible choices to eccentric ones to downright controversial picks that have zero chance of Senate confirmation. It's as if he's throwing down the gauntlet, taunting the Senate to object, with all signs pointing to a potential constitutional crisis before his second term even starts. Gaetz's recent travel with Trump to Washington raised eyebrows further, as insiders speculated about whether other more conventional options like Andrew Bailey, Missouri's AG, or Robert Giuffre had been passed over last minute. Not every member of Trump's team is thrilled, with some admitting, reluctantly, that it's ultimately Trump's decision. Even Senator Lindsey Graham, usually a Trump loyalist, sounded uncharacteristically cautious, saying, "I'll have to think about that one," when asked about Gaetz. Some of Trump's allies had applauded his transition team for their vetting process, calling it disciplined and decisive. GOP strategist Scott Jennings expressed enthusiasm about the cabinet's quick-moving approach. "It's going to be an interesting winter," he added, with what we can assume was a nervous chuckle. One thing is clear, Trump seems more interested in loyalty than qualifications, and his cabinet picks seem to reflect that. So, buckle up, America. This cabinet is shaping up to be quite the ride. As conservative lawyer Mike Davis put it, Trump is picking his most competent loyalists first, as he should. Apparently, competent loyalists is a loose term because his latest picks include South Dakota Governor Kristi Noem for Secretary of Homeland Security, a choice that's raised a few eyebrows since Noem was dropped as a VP candidate and has zero immigration chops. But who needs immigration expertise, right? Then there's former Congressman Lee Zeldin as the new EPA head. Widely respected? Sure. Environmental expert? Not exactly. Zeldin's name hadn't even come up until recently, and multiple officials were expecting Trump to stall on the EPA choice until December. But hey, when it comes to Trump's cabinet, who needs experience in the actual agency you're leading? And then we have the unforgettable Pete Hegseth as Secretary of Defense. Yes, he's a military veteran, but that's about where his qualifications end. Defense analysts are already biting their nails, with nonprofit CEO Max Stier pointing out that there's a bit of a difference between running a cable news show and a multi-trillion-dollar federal department. It's like Trump's trying to beat his own record from 2016. By mid-November, he's already named more picks than Biden did before Thanksgiving in 2020. The pace is dizzying, and experts like Steer are concerned that speed might be coming at the cost of, well, quality. According to Steer, they're picking people quickly. That could be efficient, but not effective. Translation: we're in for a bumpy ride, folks. Trump spokesperson Caroline Leavitt says these picks reflect the America First agenda, claiming Trump's mandate is to appoint highly qualified men and women. But it's hard not to wonder if loyalty is trumping qualifications here. Just look at his Attorney General pick, Matt Gaetz. Yes, that Matt Gaetz, the man known for his, shall we say, colorful past. With Gaetz at the helm, Trump's made it clear he's going all in on rooting out the so-called deep state. And if he needs to use the DOJ to do it, so be it. But getting Gaetz confirmed might not be a walk in the park. Democrats are already saying no, and even some moderate Republicans like Senators Lisa Murkowski and Susan Collins seem uneasy. Collins has voiced concerns about Gaetz, and if there's one thing we know about D.C., concerns from a moderate usually mean not a chance. GOP strategist Ryan Williams says this shouldn't be surprising. Trump wants loyalists in these key positions, and Gaetz is his ultimate pick to go head-to-head with the deep state. So folks, strap in, because Trump's cabinet is shaping up to be one for the history books, whether it's a dream team or a disaster waiting to happen. Thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and tell us what you think in the comments. We'll see you next time.